Hello, Internet. Hey, everybody. I'm Stryker. It's KROQ. It's day number 2 of the KROQ Coachella House, and we welcome Saint Motel, and thank you for being here at this time of day.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, guys.
I asked Dak on stage, but I want to ask you. He mentioned you had a show at 8 a.m. at one point, because you played here at about, it must have been 10:30. Do you remember doing shows earlier than that?
I mean, you know, the show was at 10:30, but we left much earlier than that. You might as well call it 8 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was proper early. I'd say this is yeah.
But you sound good. You're awake, and it seems like you went to bed very early last night to be prepared for this, right? I saw your car that you drove in on Instagram.
It's pretty rad, huh?
Yes, that car is good, Greg. Is that
You
whose
should come
car is
ride
that?
in it with us.
I would like to ride in that car.
That's kind of a
It's a friend's.
It's a friend's car.
It's on loan.
Yeah. For Coachella.
For Coachella.
Yeah, because why not?
Of course.
Right.
You guys take the main stage tomorrow on Sunday, but one thing I just want to say before we go on in the interview, of course, my type is all over KROQ, but I want to say what an idiot I am, what a moron, because I could have been with the Saint Motel, like, leading the charge when Voyeur came out, and I don't know why I wasn't there, so I'm sorry, but now I'm like, I'm the number 1 cheerleader of the band. I am 100% on board. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was not there before.
It's fine.
I feel like, how did I miss this guy? These guys are funny. They're incredibly talented. They know how to write songs, and the videos are so good.
Well, I guess before we were just, purely an underground band, so we kept it, literally under the ground. So you probably didn't see us. And we
were
very
like
hard to
trolls.
find. We had an AOL email address that just defaulted back.
Right,
so.
a startup.
Yeah.
You have one message.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
now we have Gmail email, and we're pretty easy to get a hold of now.
And specifically the song My Type, I'd like to know when exactly that song was made and just kind of the inception of that song.
So after Voyeur, we just kind of started writing a ton, and that was one of a batch, I think, that came right with, like, Ace in the Hole was in the same couple days. It moved kind of quickly. The riff started on piano, and the lyrical idea was something that was kind of going on in my life at that point, and everything kind of moved really quickly on that song.
And one thing that I noticed with this band and all their music, yes, there's the music, but there's so much more to it when you listen and see the videos. It's colors, it's moods, it's songs. It puts you in this great vibe. And you guys pretty much do the videos yourself. Is that right?
We do. We've done a lot of them ourselves, but if it's not us doing it so far, it's been like friends of ours from film school. We've got a nice little group of friends, the like film school mafia that help each other out and stuff like that. And we've had to be very clever and resourceful to make those things. So, yeah, they're all pretty much done in-house.
And so the dancer from Benny Goodman you met at film school?
Yeah.
He's 9, by the way, the dancer in the Benny Goodman video.
He was born a genius. They
Right.
put him right into college.
Doogie Howser Jr.
Yep, pretty much.
Doogie
And,
Howser of dance.
Doogie Howser of dance, yeah.
And Greg, was it you and AJ that went to film school, Chapman?
No, Aaron and AJ.
Oh, A Sharp. You guys, okay, you guys met at Chapman.
And the OC Chapman.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and specifically in film, what did you want to do?
I think going in, I wanted to be a director.
Okay.
And then throughout the course of film school, I realized how incredibly difficult and stressful it is to actually make films.
Right, but making music and become famous is a snap.
Oh, yeah.
You chose an easier path.
I mean, we're an overnight success. Like, we started this band yesterday. Yeah. So, no, I think music, it was more rewarding, and you can collaborate with other people in a way that you can't really do in any other medium, I don't think.
Okay, and AJ, how did you meet in film school, and what did you want to do specifically in film?
So I just I love creating things, and film was just like kind of another opportunity, and I saw it kind of going hand in hand with music, And then I met Sharp because legend on campus was that he was the best guitarist. And
Really?
So I
Okay.
had to have him. I had to have him. So I lured him, with
what?
I'm trying to think. What did I lure him with? I didn't really have anything at the time. Maybe I give you free, like,
hot
Cheetos
dogs
or something.
Yeah, it was like a free pizza type of deal.
Oh, that's right. I gave him
Yeah.
like a free pizza, and he's like, "Sign me up."
And you started the band. And Dak, were you working in a sushi restaurant at the time? Is this true?
Yeah, I was a sushi chef at the time.
You were a sushi chef, and they just said, "Well, he's great with his hands. He must be good on bass." Or how did that go down?
Pretty much.
Why did you and how? I mean, you're wonderful, but how did you go from that to this?
Fingers.
He used to play the bass with knives, but it was not as safe.
Do you think there's something with nimble fingers and bass and sushi?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, and Greg's the drummer. How
Sure.
did you get involved with the guys?
literally Craigslist is how I found this band.
How many roses did it cost you?
Roses.
I don't know.
It was just like I was in the men seeking bands section.
Right.
It was a
Of Craigslist.
yeah.
And
It was a missed connections.
yeah. I saw your
Caught
band.
my
You
eye at
didn't
a
notice
Starbucks.
me. Do you want me to be your drummer? Yes, no, or maybe.
And next
No.
thing you know, you're part of the
Yeah.
band.
No, I did. I really actually saw an ad and went and saw them, and I went up to them and I said, "I'm better than your drummer, and I need to be in this band." And now I'm in this band. I'm not usually that
someone's legs
rude.
got
but
broken. I mean,
Yeah, I broke his knees.
So there's been a full length, there's been a couple EPs, and now the next thing I would think is another full length that you're working on. And where are you on that? Is it just concentrate on the songs out now, or what are you going to do?
so it's been a bit of an interesting journey. So we have like a lot of music in various stages. Some from the My Type EP that we didn't put on, the EP. Some from between then and now, and then like the past like couple months we have a whole new like batch of stuff. So it's just kind of we're constantly making it, and then it's like we have to at some point figure out when to cut it off and say, hey, it's done.
When Hosier had that song "Take Me to Church," that was on an EP of his. Then he made another EP. Then he put out the full length and put "Take Me to Church" on there. Are you going to keep My Type on everything as you go?
So he did an EP and then another EP with the same song on it?
No, then
different
different EP, and then
Oh.
the full length, and then he put it on there.
See, there's so many ways to do it. Like you could keep releasing EPs or singles or just,
Right.
an album and then a special deluxe album. I don't know, man. We're down for anything. You let us know.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Well,
I mess up
box
everything
set.
90% of the time. So
We're open, man. We're open.
okay. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll sign off on the internet. We'll go huddle.
Yes.
I have a briefcase, which means I'm official.
Okay.
There's
I like that.
There's Triscuits in there.
Oh, done.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about the plan for the band.
That was how we got signed, by the way. Briefcase full of Triscuits.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
That's how I get dates.
Yeah, it works,
Yes,
right?
it does.
It's effective because you open the briefcase and everyone's like, oh, it's going to be money, boring, right?
Right.
And then bam, it's Triscuits, and you're so excited and caught off guard. You're like,
delicious.
I'll do it. Whatever it is, let's do it.
And
Do you
also-
ever say like,
yeah.
I'll bring the Triscuits, you bring the cheese, baby?
I've never said that,
You
Greg.
should say that.
I'm going to say that one.
Yeah, business card right there.
One thing I would like everybody to do that's listening to us or watching us, if you just know of the guys from maybe one or two songs, go back in the history and look at some of the videos because they're so good and the songs are so good and so impressive, and it's just all of it is like the whole package is great, and you would think like, wow, they've got Spielberg doing these videos, or I don't know, somebody like, it's the guys doing it, and it's just, they're timeless pieces of video and music, and I appreciate them a lot. So thanks for being at the KROQ
Wow,
House,
thank
you
you.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
They are
us.
Saint
Thanks a lot.
Motel
Thank you,
at
guys.
KROQ. To me, Stryker.